Hello! So today I want to talk about how Myers-Briggs personality types can be bad, or why typing can be bad. And I'm not going to go too far into details about Myers-Briggs, but I will explain a little bit of like what it is exactly. So in Myers-Briggs, there's like, I don't remember how many there are. I think there's like 11 or 12 different types. Each type has 4 different letters, and they all stand for like different things. Like ENFJ is like extroverted, intuition, feeling, judging, and then like ISFP would be like introverted, sensing, feeling, perceiving, and they all mean like like different things in the combination they create a personality. And like there's quizzes that you can go take and find out which one you are, and like results you can read. You can find out like which celebrities have your type, or like what type your best friend is, or like, and you can use it to sort of learn about other people and how they think. But here is where the problem starts to happen, is when you use their personality type to define everything about who they are. Like everything. Like maybe I'll use a personal example. Okay, so my ex-boyfriend is an INTJ, and INTJs have this huge reputation for being really cynical, sarcastic, antisocial assholes who spend all day in their rooms smoking weed and doing nothing, or they become really cold-hearted, creepy, mad scientists. Okay, that's that's probably like the worst way you could possibly explain an INTJ. That's a stereotype. There are good things about INTJs. They're imaginative, they're creative, they're logical, they're intelligent. I could go on, but they're one of my favorite types. However, there's a lot of bad negative connotations to them, and that in itself could cause you to judge someone with that type. But also, as I was getting to before, somebody who is that type, you might take their personality, and just because someone else has the same type as them, you might start associating them with that person, and you might automatically think, well, because this INTJ is an asshole, this means this INTJ is an asshole too, and that must mean they're all assholes, and I should just stay away from them. That's not good. And that can work the other way too. Just because somebody's ESFJ, you automatically think they're going to be like the best host in the world, the best friend, the most outgoing person. You might make assumptions about them because of their type, and you could be wrong, and it could create problems. And their personality type might make them seem like they are better than they are when they're not. Like it's like it creates this preconceived notion about people before you even start to get to know them, and it's not always a good thing. So let's see, what else did I want to talk about? I'd say Myers-Briggs is a good tool to use. It's fun. I like to find out people's types. I like to try to guess their types. I like to know their different functions, but I really try to limit myself in making assumptions or stereotypes about them. I prefer to get to know someone than just use their 4 functions to make assumptions about them, whether they're good or bad assumptions. That's pretty much it. Moving on to the next thing. Another reason it can be bad is you start to get addicted to it. Like you start typing everyone you meet. You try to guess their personality type. It's all you want to talk about. Other people might get annoyed by it, be like, what is this thing you keep talking about? What is it? Why won't you stop talking about it? Just stop talking about it. I don't care, you know. You might be trying to just like chill out and like watch a TV show or a movie, and instead of like paying attention to like what's happening in the movie, you start to focus on only the characters and their personalities, and you spend the whole time trying to type their personalities, and it kind of like takes away from the experience, and it's like annoying. And it gets to the point where on Facebook they actually have groups for people who are addicted to the stereotyping, where you join it and you're not allowed to say your type, and you're not allowed to try to type anyone else, and you're not allowed to type characters, and the goal is to get like support and stop using Myers-Briggs because it's like not productive or constructive for you anymore, like where it's like annoying and like bad. So yeah, that being said, I do feel that Myers-Briggs is better than astrology. I feel like it's more researched based and more accurate. Hopefully nobody gets offended by that. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good tool to understand people's cognitive functions, but it's not good when it's all you care about. You're not looking at an actual person or who they are. You're making assumptions, and then you can't even enjoy yourself when you're just trying to chill out and like watch TV. I'd say it's probably better, instead of describing someone using their type, it's better to say things about them, like actually construct like sentences to describe them, instead of just saying their type, like that it should explain everything, because not everyone knows what that is. People have different interpretations and assumptions they could make about other people's types. So instead of saying that somebody is an ENFJ, you could say that this specific person, you could focus on them individually, and you could describe them as being very talkative, having a silly sense of humor, a good leader, and someone who is aware, someone who has social awareness. Instead of being like, oh, she's an ENFJ, I'm gonna be friends with her. Like, you could say why you'd want to be, because not everyone understands what that means, and some people are trying to get away from doing that, as you can see obviously in the support groups on Facebook. So yeah, that's basically essentially why Myers-Briggs can be bad. Okay, bye.